Hey guys, I'm SKV and you're watching SKV Plays On, and welcome to another video of Dauntless. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you like it a bit more, please do subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let me get straight to the point. This video is about the Aether Striker elemental builds. I'm going to be showing off 6 of my current elemental Aether Striker builds. Fire and Ice, Shock and Terra, and Umbral and Radiant. So pretty much I'll start off with the Ice and Fire. So here we go. Also, you should know this is update 1.0.2, the time of which I'm making this video, where they pretty much nerfed all of the particular weapons attack speed, or not weapons attack speed per se, but the skill or perks that you get from the cells, like Conduit or probably even Wild Frenzy. Most of them got like a 10% attack speed nerf, which means they decrease the particular attack speed. Some of them got only a 5% decrease in the attack speed, so choose whichever cells you're going to very wisely, because some of them have a 10% attack speed decrease, so be careful. Either which way, I'm still sticking to Wild Frenzy because it was only a 5% nerf on it, and I am kind of using Conduit here and there, but it depends on you. I will be putting all the links for these elemental builds of the strikers, Aether Striker elemental builds. I'll put it in the link. I'll put it in the description. You guys can check out the link for each of it. Right now, pretty much I'm using the Ice build against the Scorchstone Hellion Heroic, and that's the topmost Blaze Behemoth, so I chose that one against my Ice build for the Aether Strikers. Later I'll be choosing the topmost Behemoth for the Ice version of the Behemoth, and I'll be using a Blaze Aether Striker build. And you guys can see that I usually don't use potions when I go for the normal version. Only in trials I kinda end up using potions to get a decent time. But I usually just see the time that the game shows at the end of the hunt, and I take that into account rather than when I hit the behemoth first. I don't usually start the timer when I get the first hit on the behemoth, but the same time that the game starts and ends. And that was the Ice build versus the Fire Behemoth Alien Scorchstone, and I took around probably 3 minutes if I'm not wrong. 2 minutes 27 seconds. And now I'm gonna switch to Blaze build versus the Ice Behemoth. So Heroic Winterhorn is at the topmost, so I'll be choosing this versus my Blaze weapon. You guys can mess around with the build if you want to, or if you want to change anything according to your gameplay style, you can do that. Or you can keep it as it is and try it out and see how it works for you. If you guys like it, you can use it. Otherwise, you can kind of modify it to your playstyle. But this is my current elemental setup for the Aether Strikers, so I'm just showing it off in this gameplay. Again, I am using Hellion Strikers versus the Winterhorn Scrave Heroic. Here we go. Threat level 16. And that took me again 3 minutes approximately, if I'm not wrong. Let's see, 2 minutes 32 seconds. I could have done it a bit more faster, I feel like, but still. Okay, now that the fire and ice build is done, I'm gonna show a gameplay of the shock and terra elementals. Let me just start off with the Terra. The topmost is Heroic Koshai, so I'll just select that one, and then Shock is the particular build. Kinda using the Thundering Bolt Aether Strikers because it has extra 30% stagger if you connect the weapon against the behemoth's head a lot. And if you kinda have knockout, it might become 60% of knockout king or stagger damage towards the behemoth's head. But you'll have to concentrate on the behemoth's head a lot. So here we go. Again, I'll be putting the link in the description. You can check out the build over there. Pretty much most of them have the Rage Hunter, Rage, Iceborne, Wild Frenzy and Overpowered type of a build mixed up here and there. Only one build of mine has Predator also included, which probably is not in this elemental, obviously. Here we go, Shock versus the particular Koshai, which is a Terra elemental type of a behemoth. Shock is more stronger against Terra elemental behemoths, so Obviously we are using all the opposite elementals against a particular type of an elemental behemoth. Only problem with this island is that I have to try and find it first if I have to get a good time. Hopefully it's somewhere close by. If not, probably I'll waste 30 to 40 seconds just searching for it. If I get lucky, it should be here. Oh, it's here. Okay. And now everything depends on my gameplay. And that's the Shock versus Terra Elemental. Did I get a decent time on this one? 212 without potions. That's pretty good, right? Now comes the most annoying part, which is the Terra Elemental build versus the most recent upgrade to Stormclaws, which is Tempest Born. This guy is like probably the most trickiest behemoth that I kinda don't like fighting, so here we go. I'm gonna choose my Terra Elemental. I'm using the Skarn Smashers because of its knockout and also the ability to give me some shield stacks. So shock type. All the way at the top we have the heroic Tempest Bomb. Why is it not showing the particular icons correctly? There we go. Tempest, heroic, Tempest Born, Stormclaw, threat level 16, and let's go. Hopefully this goes well for me. Let's see. Okay, again I am kinda using the Skarn Smashers strikers for the Terra Elemental type, and I'll put the link again in the description. You guys can check out each of the elemental links for the Aether strikers, my current builds, and I'm going up against a Tempest Born Stormclaw. Let's see how I do against this. I kinda like this weapon build against the Nezaga Shockjaw because it's more easier to handle, but this Tempest Born keeps running around so much, kinda is a bit tricky for me. Let's see. Hopefully I get some decent staggers properly. And I saw him somewhere here. Are you here? There you are. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Oh, come on. Hey, where'd he go? Oh, he ran away. No, this is gonna extend my time way more than what it's supposed to be. Ow. Like I said, he's a bit tricky. And he tricks you and runs away. I have to... Oh, jeez. Oh, come on, man. Finally. Okay, this one's a bit tricky, but I definitely had more faster time compared to the Stormclaw on an Azaga, so you can try it on an Azaga. Wow, 2 minutes extra. Jeez. He keeps running away too much, so I can't really make him stay in one place. Anyways, that was my Terra build for my Aether Strikers. You can try it out on a Azaga Shockjaw. Now coming to the last two elementals, which is the Radiant and also the Umbral. I'm gonna go with the Umbral first. This is probably a build which you've already seen in one of my previous videos, where I went up against a Rezakiri dressed up as the Joker. And Rezakiri is a Radiant type, so I'm using an Umbral. And again, I'll put this link in the description too, so you can check it out. Okay, here we go. I'm using the Umbral Elemental build versus the Radiant Elemental Behemoth, which is the Rezakiri. It's a threat level 17. And the next one is going to be a Shroud, which is also a threat level 17. I'll be using my last elemental, which is the Radiant versus the Shroud. So first of all, let's see how I do against this one. This is the build which has the Predator that I was speaking about before. So yeah, as long as I don't get hit, I think the Predator will be a good advantage when it comes to damage, because I have Predator, Rage Hunter and Rage, all three of them damage dealers. So, oh, it's right here. Let's do this. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. That's it for Mr. Reza Kitty. $222. That's probably my personal best right now against Reza Kitty right now without potions, compared to the previous video which I put up, which was against Reza Kitty and an Umbra build. Anyways, the last particular behemoth for this gameplay is the Shroud. I'm gonna be using the Reza Kitty Aether Strikers, and it pretty much has the +6 Cunning and +3 Discipline, which gives me a, let's see, how much does it give me, honey? 10% critical chance here, 17% critical chance, plus a 30% critical strike damage, along with Rage, Rage Hunter, and Wild Frenzy again. And of course, I'm always using the particular Aether Iceborne. So here we go. Again, I'll put this particular link in the description. Do check it out. Okay, here we go. Radiant versus the Shroud Umbral. Let's see what I can do with this. He's all the way on the other side of the particular island. I use the word particular a lot, don't I, in my videos? And that's the sound he makes when he's tasting that soup that he was actually... I still don't know whether he's inside the pot when that arrival animation happens, or he's actually next to the pot. Anyways, here we go. Hopefully I can get to the Shroud pretty quickly. Even then, it still depends on how much I can kind of avoid his hits. Yo-ho, Mr. Shroud. There you are, look at him. It's actually a perfect combination of the terrain. Easier to see. Where is he? Where is he? There you are. Oh jeez, I almost fell off the island. There we go. And we're done. How much time? Time! 3 minutes! Wait, did I waste too much time? Oh well, at least I got a 3-minute mark. Usually I get a 250 something, but 3 minutes is pretty close. 10-second delay. Maybe because I took extra time getting all the way to Shroud from the other side of the island. Anyways, that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. And also, if you guys like the particular elemental builds or any of the elemental striker builds, do let me know. Or if you have any ideas to make it better, please do let me know in the comments. I am open to making the strikers better. I am definitely liking the strikers, even though the update 1.0.2 has nerfed all the attack speed related abilities in the game, or cells in the game. I'm still liking this particular Aether striker damage. It does do a pretty good amount of damage and also a lot of stagger damage, so it's really good. Anyways, again, thank you so much for watching, and as always, you guys keep smiling, and I'll see you guys next time. And as always, a sayonara, a tata, a see you, and a bye bye. I'm done for this video. See ya.